The top 10 most expensive snowboards in the world. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, we're so glad to see you here again on a new and original video. Today we're talking about what some call the king of winter sports, snowboarding. There's no doubt it's a rich man's game if you take into account all the expenses involved in paying for accommodation, all the necessary gear, even lift passes have spicy prices. However, nothing compares to the smooth experience you live while riding on a snowboard tailored to your needs, not to mention the heads turning while you ride down the slope. So, let's see. Why are snowboards so expensive in general, and what do we take into account while putting this list into place? First of all, the materials that are used. They should be stiff enough to lead you through the snow, but also flexible and light to allow for speed and tricks. High-end boards are often made with either a bamboo or flexible material running in the middle to give them a better pop when jumping. The shapes, profile, length, weight, torsional stiffness, along with the longitudinal axis, all give a special experience when riding on a premium snowboard. There's a lot of research going into developing the best materials for snowboards, and that means further costs. Also, the exclusivity of owning the board you want weighs on the price tag. However, the niche of ultra-expensive snowboards is quite slim. If you're new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and follow us on Instagram at Alux. What we looked for when making this top list was quality, innovation, the notoriety of the brand, and of course, how many people own the board you dream of. The fewer, the better. But that's enough with the intro. Let's get to it. Here are the top 10 most expensive snowboards in the world. Number 10. Jones Project X. Price, $1,750. Making it to the number 10 spot, Jones Project X board. Project X sounds like an evil plan put together by villains from a Marvel movie in their attempt to take over the world. But that's not the case with our first entry on the list, the Jones Project X. Xavier Nidecker, the brains behind this board, managed to create one of Jones's most advanced and most expensive boards to date. The description from the Jones website says, quote, "It's built using a unique variation of ultra construction that features multiple layers of fusion tech and Techstream carbon." So, if you're looking for a board that's playful, light, and responsive enough to dish out the money you can use for a used car, Project X is the choice for you. Number 9. Pogo Maverick Powder Gun. Price, $1,765. The Pogo Maverick Powder Gun is the flagship powder freeride board. It is 230 centimeters in length and is made of walnut veneer with maple stringers and pearl inlays, making the Maverick a piece of art rather than a snowboard. It will make you fly faster and smoother while making those heads turn while going down the slide. Number 8. Burton Family Tree Mystery Malolo Snowboard 2018 Men's. Price, $1,999.95. As we mentioned in the beginning, what makes a snowboard so expensive are pricey, innovative materials used for it. For the Burton's Mystery Malolo, the company used mystery glass laminate, which is woven by literal robots, blending carbon and fiberglass elements into a single sheet, as they describe it, and it sounds expensive. The Burton Mystery Malolo is a free ride board that promises durability and speed. As a matter of fact, Burton takes the responsibility to repair or replace the board for any manufacturer defects happening in the first 3 years after purchase, promising the board will fly the same on day 100 as it did on day 1. Number 7. Cheetah Ultra Sports The Whip. Price, $2,200. With a design coming right out of a sci-fi movie, we present you number 7, the Cheetah Ultra Sports The Whip. The inspiration for this board's design were fighter jets and exotic sports cars that inspired the engineers at Cheetah Ultra Sports to invest in new technology to incorporate with a snowboarding experience. FastCompany.com called the Whip the Lamborghini of snowboards, which is quite the right kind of thinking when you consider the design and the price tag. The description on their website says, the WRS is a modular system consisting of 4 parts, each focusing on different aspects of riding. With the WRS, Cheetah Ultra Sports says they'll eventually be able to provide a wide range of boards to fit all of their customers' individual riding styles. Number 6. Chanel board. Price $2,700. Why not match your high-end designer outfit with the snowboard you'll fly on this winter? There are a few other designer snowboards on the market, but none of them have a piano lacquer finish and a genuine 4-leaf clover inlaid into the board. The board is no longer available for sale from the Chanel online store, but maybe you'll be lucky enough to find one up for auction on eBay or another specialized website. Number 5. Libtech Cygnus X1. Price $3,000. What makes the Cygnus X1 snowboard so expensive is them being handmade by Libtech's founder and head developer Mike Olson. Another reason for the high price tag is the futuristic components and materials used, such as lighter-than-carbon Vestron rods, self-healing sidewalls, and the space-age laminate of magnesium oxide in place of fiberglass, which makes it the most expensive production board at the moment. Number 4. New, never-used Burton Ex Playboy snowboard and 50th anniversary magazine. Price $3,499. Being put on sale on eBay soon after Hugh Hefner's death earlier this year, Burton's Ex Playboy snowboard was created in 2003 and represents a milestone to Burton's success and a tribute to the iconic lifestyle at the Playboy Mansion and to the success of the Playboy magazine. It is a limited edition snowboard, and the seller also gives away a collector's edition from January 2004 of the Playboy magazine, along with the board, both being as good as new. Why would anyone sell such a piece of history? At the moment of this video's creation, the board was still available to buy, so maybe you'll be the next owner of a rare snowboarding gem. Number 3. Burton BB1 Londonderry. Price $11,211. Yes, this one is way more expensive than the Libtech Cygnus X1, but places 1 to 3 of this top list are occupied by rare pieces of boards sold through auctions. Number 3 is the Burton BB1 Londonderry, sold on eBay on March 25, 2012. This board was in perfect condition from the day it was built and has never touched the snow. It was designed by Burton Snowboards, the company founded by Jake Burton. 13 bidders made 29 bids, and the board was sold for $11,211. The Burton BB1 Londonderry is considered by most collectors the holy grail of collectible snowboards. Number 2. Burton Black Widow. Price $11,732. How much money can an opening bid of 99 cents on eBay bring you? If what you're selling is a rare snowboard signed by the Burton rider Bob Novak, it can go up to as much as $11,732, and it did. Even though many claim it's a forgery, the Burton Black Widow remains one of the costliest snowboards in the world. It was designed by Burton himself as one of the 7 snowboards produced for the Burton team, and the seller claims Novak took home the first prize in a downhill competition at Pando ski area in 1984 while riding it. It was sold in March 2012, and it received 44 bids from 12 bidders over the course of 7 days, with an opening bid at 99 cents. Number 1. The Burton Experimental Prototype. Price $31,313.13. This is it. The most expensive snowboard in the world is the Burton Experimental Prototype, priced $31,313. If money isn't exactly an issue you struggle with, then maybe this is a purchase within your reach. On July 1st, 2014, the board sold by Vintage Winter, a ski and snowboard company whose main focus is selling antique and vintage equipment, put up for auction a rare experimental board prototype created by Jake Burton himself. Most other experimental prototypes have been overly used or thrown away, which makes this piece so valuable. What I'm about to say is an excerpt from the bid announcement launched by Vintage Winter. This now vintage snowboard was a payment from Jake Burton to Chris, his business associate, in trade for his work. It was ridden only a couple of times, with the majority of its original paint seen on the base of the board. It has been lovingly stored ever since and is looking for a new home. And it found that new home for the modest price of $31,313. Just to put things into perspective, that's the price for a brand new BMW 3 Series or 10 55-inch HD TVs. And there you have it, Aluxers, the top 10 most expensive snowboards in the world. So, snowboarding lovers, have you ridden on any of these boards? We certainly hope you have, because we want to hear about all of those experiences. Still here? Of course you are. And as a thank you for sticking around all the way to the end, here's a bonus fact just for you. In 2012, Dave Lee and the Signal Snowboards crew started working on a hybrid snowboard project to create an adaptive board for people in wheelchairs by combining snowboard technology and Crank Brothers mountain bike component technology. It's such a great move for bringing people with physical disabilities back on the track. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxer. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss a video. If you want more, we handpicked these videos you might enjoy, or head over to Alux.com for the best in fine living content on the planet. Be a part of the largest community of luxury enthusiasts in the world and tell your story.